I'm Alessandra. I'm the founder and CEO of Evermore, which we'll talk about. I grew up in Switzerland. I've been very much into sports and nutrition. I was a pro swimmer, so we kind of had to learn about that field. I used to teach windsurf and snowboard in high school, so my clients would ask me a lot about that as well. I had my first ever business at 11 years old, so the startup ecosystem really came around naturally. I studied in Switzerland, in the States, and here at Oxford, and after that I worked as an investor. So I saw the trends in the sector in which I am in from a professional standpoint as well. And then I set up Evermore. So at Evermore, we're an active lifestyle brand in health and nutrition. We have products like organic supplements, they're plant-based, they're natural, they cover different functions. So you can take them for your metabolism and energy, you can take them to cleanse and detox, for your skin. We also really believe in having a transparent supply chain. So all our products, you know where they come from, they each support a cause as well. So for example, our metabolism pack, it comes with guarana, which is a super berry, and maca. And so for each pack we preserve 2,000 square feet of the Amazon rainforest. So we have this sort of like approach where we want to be a sustainable part of the ecosystem, and we want to source like top quality ingredients as well, in a way that works for everybody. We are also very kind of digitally enabled, so we're direct to consumer. We're going to start introducing some personalization in our offering. Yeah, that's what Evermore is all about, really, like boosting your health and energy. There's a lot of products like multivitamins on the market, but I didn't find something that was natural, organic, and actually giving you a lot of the vitamins and the minerals that you need day in and day out from a source that is, you know, fully natural. And so what you can take synthetic multivitamins, like for me, was about complementing my nutrition with powerful ingredients that I can trust and that I know I absorb well. And so looking at nutrient deficiencies as well, I realized that there's a big need, because one apple today is equivalent of 1/4 of the same apple only 15 years ago because of soil depletion, the average time that we store fruit and vegetables, so actually ingredients that are good for you, how long we store them before you consume them. So nutrient deficiencies have become really common. Allergies and intolerances have been growing as well. And most people don't even realize, right? So you don't realize that you have a deficiency. You maybe think like, I'm really low on energy, I keep on falling ill. And I noticed that for myself as well at some point. And I kind of like got back to what I knew about nutrition, about healthy living, and started supplementing my nutrition in a natural way. So I know it really works, and I do believe that it's something that has become incredibly important to do. Good question. There's so many different pieces that come together. So I think that time management and prioritizing is extremely important. Now, that's a skill that is important with everything, really. But I think particularly with running a business, there's nobody to tell you what you should and what you should not do. And so it's up to you to continuously revisit that and continuously motivate yourself, ask yourself, am I doing something that is high output as well? So like, does it matter? Is it gonna make a difference tomorrow? Or am I just getting busy for the sake of it? So I think that really sort of keeping your goals on check is extremely important. And continuously kind of like looking at what you're doing, whether you need to double down on some activities or you have to say no to some opportunities, because there's always so much coming your way. I think keeping balance is really important. So I think that our sector is really about having a positive impact on people's lives, because ultimately our mission is about enabling you to live healthier, happier days, really. And that is amazing. So for me, just having customers, and by now I get quite a lot of them, you know, emailing us and being like, love your products, I feel so much better. Like, that is great. And so I guess that our mission in general, the results of it are very empowering, and I love that. I would say yes and no. I think that what you study it's not necessarily very black and white. Oh, okay, I can apply that module right here. Never actually happens. So it's much more about the overall picture and, you know, how that time as a whole, right, your time at uni helps you in the way you see the world. For me, I think a few things were helpful, but not really directly. So I extremely believe in continuous learning out of uni. In fact, I think it's almost more important. And I think that's something you really want to keep in mind, and you want to sort of encourage yourself to continuously learn. If you go into something like this, that's particularly important, because there's tons of stuff you don't know, and that's what it's all about, really. So it's just about learning fast and being smart about how you allocate your time to that, right? Because you can't possibly do everything and learn everything. But I think for me, it was mainly about just like pushing myself to discover topics that I had no clue about, and just research them. Like, don't be afraid, just look up stuff, get yourself into it, and start gaining an idea. The same goes with calling up, let's say, suppliers for us. Never been in that world, no idea how it works. You start making a few calls, like you ask like all the dumb questions, and then eventually you start asking the smart questions. So you really have to push yourself a bit with things that you're uncomfortable with.